If you've got a trip to the Middle East on the books, or you're even thinking about it, stick around because there's something happening right now that could change your plans. Welcome to What in the World, where we catch you up on travel news that actually matters. 10 stories today, and one of them is urgent. Royal Caribbean's new megaship just set sail, and by November she'll be sailing the Caribbean instead of the Mediterranean. Legend of the Seas just left Rome on her very first voyage, kicking off the summer with 7-night Western Mediterranean cruises out of Barcelona and Rome. On board, you're looking at 28 different places to eat, a supper club that feels like old Hollywood, and a brand new theatrical version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Come November, she packs up and heads across the Atlantic to Fort Lauderdale for her Caribbean season. That kind of expansion makes today's next story a little more. If you've got a trip to Dubai or the Middle East on your radar, there's what is actually happening on the ground right now. The Iran conflict is costing Middle East tourism something like $600 million a day, and even Dubai, which has felt untouchable for years, is starting to feel the pinch in bookings and traveler confidence. Several tour operators have already paused or canceled trips to Jordan, Egypt, and the UAE. So if you've got anything planned in that part of the world, this is the week to check in with your travel advisor. Here's the flip side. Some genuinely good news for your next flight. JetBlue just confirmed something flyers have been asking for years: real first class on domestic flights. JetBlue is finally rolling out an actual first class cabin on its domestic routes, nicknamed Mini Mint. Think recliner style seats with up to 37 inches of legroom. Installations start in August across their A220, A320, and A321 fleet, and it's meant to bridge the gap between regular coach and the much-loved Mint business class. Speaking of things getting a glow up, one of South Beach's most iconic hotels is about to get a brand new name and a serious glow. The W South Beach is being completely transformed into Waldorf Astoria Miami Beach. We're talking 348 renovated ocean view suites, a reimagined lobby, a 48,000 square foot pool deck. It's set to debut in winter 2027, marking a full switch from Marriott's loyalty program over to Hilton Honors. From beachfront glamour to something a little more, well, maybe sticky. If you're traveling with grandkids under 8, there's a brand new theme park built just for them. Universal just opened Universal Kids Resort in Frisco, Texas, just north of Dallas, designed exclusively for kids ages 3 to 8. Think 7 themed lands built around Shrek, Trolls, and Minions, gentle rides, and a 300-room hotel that leans all the way into the themes with character dining. Back to Florida for one more story. If Florida's on your list this winter, Delta just made it a lot easier to get there from New York. Delta's adding 3 new routes out of New York. There's weekend service between LaGuardia and Melbourne, Florida. So Melbourne, Florida is a very small regional airport. It's really lovely to get in and out of. But starting in December, there will be twice daily flights from Newark to LA. And next April, they're going to start a route between Austin and Fort Myers, running through the winter. Trade in the airport gate for a game drive with me for a second. This might be the most beautiful way to see a rhino in the wild, and you get your own plunge pool while you're at it. JW Marriott just opened a 19-suite tented safari camp inside Kenya's Solio Game Reserve, a 45,000-acre private conservancy that protects one of Africa's largest populations of black and white rhinos. Every suite has its own plunge pool and you get access to day and night game drives, walking safaris, and even a resident photographer with professional gear. If safaris aren't your pace, the ocean might be more your speed. Silversea, the luxury cruise line, just dropped its 2028 lineup, and there's a 60-day voyage on it that stops in 50 different places. Silversea just opened bookings for its 2028 and 2029 season, 278 voyages across 71 countries. The headline is a rare 60-day Grand Mediterranean sailing that hits 50 destinations, plus a brand new Northern Europe season through Norway's fjords and the Baltic, and an expanded Antarctica fly cruise program. Want to do fly cruise. Back on dry land and a lot closer to home. Downtown Las Vegas. If the strip is overwhelming, downtown just quietly became the better option. Developer Derek Stevens has spent years turning around Fremont Street. The Detroit-themed De Las Vegas and Circa, downtown's first brand new resort in 40 years, with rooms starting at $169, also has a 6-pool complex and it will hold up to 4,000 people. He even has a program pricing Canadian dollars with the US dollar, and it's already pulled in over 50,000 Canadian visitors in just 3 months. One more stop and it's somewhere most people haven't even heard of yet. Dominican Republic, Miches has the Four Seasons and Marriott both racing to get there first. Miches is a once sleepy fishing village on the Dominican Republic's northeast coast, and it's getting over $1 billion in private investment to become a quieter, more barefoot luxury alternative to Punta Cana. Just 90 minutes away on newly improved highways, Four Seasons and Marriott are both set to open properties there by 2027, joining the resorts already sitting on Playa Esmeralda's still uncrowded sand. So here's the one thing to actually act on today. If you've got a Middle East trip anywhere on your calendar, don't wait to check in about it. Conditions are shifting fast, and a quick call now beats a scramble later. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another round of What in the World.